All right, Seerath, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Seerath, introduce yourself to us, please.
Ma'am, as you already know my name, I'll begin with where I come from. That is Patiala, Punjab. I secured 98.8% in my class 10 and was declared the best student of the year. I got 94.2% in my class 12 with PCM stream. I'm an NTC state level scholar. Apart from being academically inclined, I also love to express myself through my articles and poems. My essay bagged the first position in Saksham National Essay Writing Competition conducted by PCRA. My rewards included a trip to Japan, which was, however, cancelled due to COVID 19. I want to get into management because for me, it is like a cricket field where I wish to see myself as an all rounder, hitting sixes plus taking hat tricks. I'm very grateful for this opportunity and I'm looking forward to the interview.
Okay, Seerath. Seerath, you said you are into articles and poem. What is the theme or the topic in which you write your articles?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I generally choose the themes where I'm overwhelmed. It can be on any day where I am over with the emotions and I just keep it to writing.
Okay, and about your poems?
Yes, ma'am. Those also. Like whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed and I have nothing, no one to talk to, I just simply start writing.
Would you like to share any one of your poems?
Sure, ma'am. So actually, we got my book on poems published. So I'll narrate one from it. So it's a tribute to my teachers. From behind the club of heavy clouds, sparkling in all corners, white lights so bright, over traffic of crowd. The owner of this nature beholds the scenes where men play clean and green, and keeps a watch where guys from hodgepodge. Thy guide is free for you and me, amidst the buzz of 1,000 flies. Thy creator creates childhood in grown up smiles. Like the sun, the most available one, though rises and sets, takes holidays to refresh, knows that men will die all alone. So keeps a shadow even in dark. I see the beauty. A mentor is never off the duty. Thank you. Thank you for love and care. To repay, not an easy affair. Whatever the wealth, I sacrifice it all just to say, may my Guru live in robust health.
Very nice. Okay. So, Seerath, why have you chosen management?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I dream to lead an education consultancy where I wish to resolve a problem which I observed among my peers. So generally, high school graders opt for traditional careers like medical sciences and engineering. So it's not their fault. There's a gap between the available choices and their personal inclinations. So I wish to bridge this gap by bringing in interaction with experts from the industry. And once they take informed decision, I wish to mentor them. So this is why I want to choose IPM.
Tell me what in your personality you think is a trait that is suitable most for the management career.
Yes, ma'am. So I would say it's passion because with passion, we can do anything with love and care.
Okay. What career avenues do you think management is going to offer?
Ma'am, it can offer me, there are fields in HR, there are fields in consultancy, there are fields in marketing, sales, and definitely there's an option for go for entrepreneurship as well.
All right. What do you think are your strengths and weaknesses, Seerath?
Yes, ma'am. So for my strengths, first of all, I'm passionate. Second, I can manage my time well. And third, I'm a people's person and I can easily make friends with people. And for my weaknesses, I'm a little soft on somewhere where I need to be bold in the public. And the second thing is that I take the things into perfection. Like I try to make the things to the perfect. And that sometimes leaves aside my priorities.
Seerath, God forbid if you ever have to face a failure, what is your strategy going to be to handle that failure?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, may I take a minute to recall my thoughts? Ma'am, may I?
Please.
So I'll narrate it with one of the failures I had in my life. So initially, due to societal pressure, I had to get into engineering coaching, and getting out of that was a very difficult job for me, and my marks started dropping drastically. So it came out as a failure for me. My I was in pressure of teachers, pressure of family, like what to do in that situation. You can't just leave the institute anyhow. So in that situation, I learned how to overcome your failures. You need to have the I need to have the guts to come out of it, to speak for myself, and that's where I stood out of my failure.
Okay. Tell me one situation where you're supposed to take a decision based on what is right and what is desired. How are you going to make that choice?
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, I'll relate it to an incident itself. In my school days, during class ninth, as we see, it's adolescence and students generally try to opt for things that are more desired. So it happened with me as well. My friends used to, the group used to say that we should bunk the classes, let's miss them up, let's go out for the rehearsal of the annual functions, and let's miss the classes. So that was where I need to make a choice between what is right and what is desired. I had a desire to be with my friends, but I had to say a big no to it. So yeah.
Okay. So tell me, apart from this, what in the headlines have caught your attention?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I would rate it with the floods that are coming in Punjab, Haryana, and Himachal Pradesh. Especially Himachal Pradesh, people are living a very tough life. As I have talked to a few friends, they don't have electricity at home. They are living on the light of diyas. So this is an alarming situation, and I'm very grateful that so many societies and people are united for this cause.
Okay. Seerat, give me one reason why we should choose you for this seat.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the reason lies in my strength, that is passion. For passion, I can do anything with full love and with full heart. So not it won't be only my job to do something, but it would be my full love for it. So that's why.
All right. That'll be all.
If your background in 11th and 12th was
PCM, sir.
PCM, all right. So, if you can help me answer some of the questions I'm going to ask you right now. A free proton and a free electron are placed in a uniform field. Which of the two experiences greater force and great acceleration?
Sorry, sir, I won't be able to answer.
No two electric lines of force can interact each other. What are the reasons behind that?
Yes, sir. So if the two electric lines will intersect, it would mean that the direction of the electric field at the same point is in two directions. So we can't have that. That's why they can't intersect.
Now, you need to explain the meaning of this particular statement. The statement is electric charge of a body is quantified, quantized,
Yes.
sorry,
Quantify.
quantized.
Yes, sir. So it means that the charge is equals to n into e. That means we can't have 1.5 charge. We can't have 1.6 charge. We need to have integral multiple of the charge.
What is another name of fluid?
So CuSO4.
Help me with the name of a reaction where blue vitriol acts as a catalyst.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay. Have you heard about term reverse osmosis?
Yes, so it's basically used when instead of the where the solute is high in proportion, where the solute is low in proportion, and we have to shift it towards where it's high in proportion.
What is the meaning of dipole moment?
So it's basically it consists of a positive end and a negative end, and it's due to their a force of attraction towards each other.
What is the unit of it?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
You have a pen and paper with you right now?
Yes, sir.
You have to make some graphs.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Y is equal to cot x. And the next one is y is equal to x cube minus 3.
So,
Good. All right. Now, certain questions. What are Kepler? What do we mean by Kepler's laws of planetary motion?
so these are the laws which revolve around the motion of the planets around the sun. So they say that the area covered by the planets per time would always remain constant, and they revolve around the sun in elliptical orbits, which consist of two foci.
What is Ohm's law?
So it states that the current is directly proportional to the potential difference applied across the conductor when the physical conditions like temperature remain constant.
Basic difference between inductance and conductance.
So basically, conductors store charge, and inductors are responsible for the flow of them.
So now the next question is, if there are many bulbs, okay, in series and another in parallel, okay, which will glow most after the two?
Yes, so the ones in the parallel will glow more because the equivalent resistance would be lower than that in series.
Okay, what is a binomial theorem?
So it helps in the expansion of the of any algebraic equation if we have. For example, if I have x plus 1 whole raised to power n, so it will be equal to nc0, where x is raised to power n, 1 is raised to power 0, plus nc1, x raised to power n minus 1, 1 raised to power 1, and this will continue up to ncn, x raised to power 0, and 1 raised to power n.
Okay, why do diamonds sparkle?
So this is because of total internal reflection.
What is concept of angle of incidence in total internal reflection?
Yes, sir. So it's that very angle. It's basically the critical angle where the angle of reflection becomes equal to 90 degree. And the next stage comes when the light is reflected back in the same plane.
Good. You're from which city, Seerat?
Patiala, Punjab.
Patiala. Help me with the name of four more cities of Punjab and why they're primarily famous for. I mean,
Yes, sir. So first of all, Amritsar, famous for Golden Temple
okay.
and Jallianwala Bagh. Then Sirhind, which is famous for the Chote Sahibzadas. And then Ludhiana, which is famous for its industry. And fourth, Firozpur, which is famous for his Sianawala.
You did not mention Chandigarh. Any specific reason?
So because it's not a city which is included in Punjab, it's a UT, and it's the common capital of Punjab and Haryana.
So it basically comes in Punjab or not?
No, sir, it doesn't come because it's a UT.
All right. Now, a simple question you need to answer. Okay. Now, you are in mid of a journey. Okay. And suddenly you find that, some of the strangers on board the train, they start seeking some kind of help from you. Okay. And it's primarily a financial help. They need $200 and some of them say that it's very urgent for them. How are you going to react to this situation?
Okay. So first of all, I believe I should not immediately give them something because we live in a world where people are known for deceiving others. Secondly, I'll try to talk to them and I'll try to understand the depth of the situation. If I feel that really they are in help, I'll myself handle the money. I won't make it any third person thing, like middle person won't be involved in that.
What recently happened in Maharashtra?
So in Maharashtra, the NCP splitted, and the head of the NCP, who is Mr. Sharad Pawar, his nephew Ajit Pawar, led the two-thirds of the members of the party to join BJP.
In 2023, one of the parties was dethroned from incumbency in Karnataka. Which party am I referring to, and who became the new CM?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay. A very important question. So recently, in Manipur, a lot of things are happening. According to you, who is the major culprit?
Yes, sir. So I would say the major culprit is the government who is not able to settle the issues there. The High Court decision came in the time when already the situations were on the high. on the high floor. It became an immediate cause for the violence. So maybe if it could have been delayed, and plus it was very important to have debates and conversation with the people who are involved. The whole population should be made to discuss the situation, and inputs should have been taken.
In which state Aravalli ranges lie?
So Rajasthan.
Are you sure on this?
Yes, sir.
So Thar Desert forms part of Rajasthan and which other state?
So I'm not very sure.
Okay. Help me with the name of some rivers that are flowing through your state.
So Satluj, Beas.
Only two?
Yes, sir.
Any national park in Punjab?
No, sir.
Are you sure on this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is LAC and how is it different from LOC?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
What is Redcliffe Line?
Sorry, sir, what?
What is Redcliffe Line?
Sorry, sir. Okay, sorry. Redcliffe line is basically the border line between two countries. I'm not sure between India and its which neighboring neighbor.
All right. Seerat, which story have you been following lately in newspapers?
So it's been the flood story only, which are recently prevailing in the northern states.
I think, this is a very, very recent one. I'm talking about last 3 months. If you can recall something which was major.
Yes, sir. So second one was Maharashtra incident.
Okay. So did you check how two deputy CMs are going to work together?
No, sir.
All right. So why do you think, Maharashtra always faces this kind of a situation? So something happened few months ago, and once
Yes, sir.
again, incidences there in front of you. According to you, what could be the reason behind that?
So one reason is the population of the state. It's a large state, and definitely there are so many interests there. And also, like if I take the example of Punjab, there are only 2, 3 dominant parties here. And when Maharashtra being the large state, there are so many political parties involved in the system, and they keep on merging and removing themselves from one party or the another. This is one of the main issues.
What role does Crimea play in Russia-Ukraine war?
Sorry, sir. Can't recall.
No idea? Okay. Thomas Cup is related to which game?
Sorry, sir.
No idea?
No, sir.
All right, Seerat. The last question from my side. Okay. Uh, what do you want to? Okay, I'll just change this question. What is the purpose of your life?
So the purpose of my life is to solve the problems of society. I want to learn to design solutions to problems. So that's the mission.
I'm done with the interview part. We can start with the feedback part now. Okay. First of all, the technical feedback. I think नेटवर्क ग्लिचेस थोड़े बीच में हैं सीरत थोड़ा नेटवर्क चेक कर
Okay.
लेना अपना है ना
Okay.
ये मुझे 2-3 बार महसूस हुआ बीच बीच में जा रहा है दूसरा एक फीडबैक है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कि लाइट कैन बिकम बिट बेटर मतलब थोड़ा और बेटर हो सकती है बाकी एवरीथिंग इज पिक्चर परफेक्ट अगर हो सके तो जो स्विच है उसकी थोड़ा सा आगे आके बैठो वो स्विच बाकी
Okay.
आपका पूरा प्लेन बैकग्राउंड है तो वो थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लमेटिक लग रहा
Right.
है अगर नहीं हो पा रहा है तो चलेगा है ना
Right.
Okay. Seerath, much better from what you were yesterday, but I'm not very happy with the way you handle the HR questions. Clarity nahi hai, and you're restraining from opening up and giving your answers. First, I would say you are calm, you are at the right pace, very responsive, smiling also. So you come across as a very, very pleasant candidate. But the answers, especially the ones that I'm asking you, which are not technical, are not right. You said poems and articles. I asked you, what do you write on? You said you spoke about your mental state. You needed to give me the topic on which you write. So you could say, I write on melancholy or I write on, being lonely. But You gave me the examples and gave that. Then every question that I asked you, you related it with a personal experience. I think thrice you said, I will quote it with a personal experience, your ambition, your strengths and weaknesses, and everything. Not everything is needed to be connected to your personal this thing. You could have straight away given me the answer. So that kind of gives an impression of little narcissism that, you want every information and every answer to, originate from yourself. So once is fine, or maybe twice is also fine. Thrice it draws the attention. Then you gave very short answers for the personal questions. Two sentences and over. Then I had to ask a related question to draw out more. So be a little more liberal with what you are sharing this thing. Then even in the GK, I thought you stuck to very, very basic answers without giving more answers. You know, uh, as if you very flippantly read something and recalling the answer and giving it. It doesn't give the impression of you're being in depth into this. And one, yeah, uh, as I said, you come across as a bright candidate and everything. But when I was talking to you about you as a person, you were falling little flat. You know, academics may you perked up the answers that you knew you were answering with a lot of, zeal and passion. But जहाँ पे personal पूछ रहे थे, even why management or what do you want to do or what your goal is in this thing. So those were without the spark. So you should be taking a lot of pride in yourself. Technical to technically hai. Like what it is for you, it is going to be for everybody else also. But you are unique to yourself. So take pride in yourself and put yourself out there in a more this thing. What should I say? More prominent manner. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
There is a heavy improvement. First of all, let me acknowledge that. And certainly you have worked hard today. That was visible. But yes, वही वाली चीज है जो प्रॉब्लम है सबसे पहले कि बिकॉज वी रीशेड्यूल्ड दिस पर्टिकुलर इंटरव्यू सो उतना टाइम तुम्हें नहीं मिला होगा एक दिन में इंसान इतनी मेहनत कर सकता है वो मुझे दिखा एक चीज कि मेहनत तो थी लेकिन वही है कि एक नेक्स्ट स्टेप पे लेके जाना है इस चीज को और जो प्रोमिनेंट चीजें रेनू मैम ने बोली कंप्लीटली अग्री विद ऑल दोस पॉइंट्स सम अदर पॉइंट्स फ्रॉम माय साइड academics I felt that 70% of the portion you have covered कुछ चीजें कंप्लीटली छूटी हुई हैं अभी भी ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ टॉपिक्स छूटे हुए हैं और वो अगर टच कर दिए तो कुछ नहीं बता रहे और पूरी की पूरी मेमोरी बेस्ड है इश्यूज दूसरा प्रॉब्लम जो मुझे यहाँ पर दिख रहा था कि करंट अफेयर्स में स्टोरीज में अपन डेप्थ पे नहीं गए करंट अफेयर्स की स्टोरीज पे डेप्थ पे नहीं गए सो सी एक चीज होती है मुझे करंट अफेयर्स पता ही नहीं है लेकिन करंट अफेयर्स की स्टोरीज की डेप्थ पे जाना इसलिए जरूरी है क्योंकि आई एम इंदौर is known for that is known for asking क्वेश्चन नंबर ए क्वेश्चन नंबर बी जैसे पिछले साल उन्होंने द्रौपदी मुर्मू पूछा कि प्रेसिडेंट कौन है तो उन्होंने बोला द्रौपदी मुर्मू कहां से है तीसरा क्वेश्चन इसके पहले क्या करती थी चौथा क्वेश्चन तो ये इस तरीके की एक लाइन बनती जाती है उनकी तो होगा क्या आप इनिशियल एक दो क्वेश्चन का आंसर कर पाओगे बाकी क्वेश्चन में फिर अटक जाओगे ये एक प्रॉब्लम मुझे प्रोमिनेंट सी दिखी उसके अलावा स्टैटिक जीके कमजोर है मैप्स ज्योग्राफी काफी कमजोर डेमोग्राफी काफी कमजोर है वहां पर काम करना जरूरी है दिस इज ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड
All the best.